Madam, you can start.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Energetic day today? Or it's very cold out there in Pandharpur. How is the weather? Anybody would like to give a weather forecast of Pandharpur? Or you all must be, in your hometown or something like that? Is that so?
15 degrees.
Hello, anyone hear me?
Give reply to madam, all of you. Yesterday only I told you people it should be interaction session.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Whenever madam will ask the question or some suggestions, so you have to reply to madam. Then only it will be interesting. The session will be interesting.
Correct. Thank you, sir. So all of you, just don't take this as your, electrical subjects. Just come here to interact more, and so that, I don't feel already we are like facing this computer and we are seeing and talking to each other. But let's give some life to our session, okay? And let's talk to each other. Let's talk to, interact more. If we don't interact more, how we are going to get the most out of it, okay? So if you're fine in chat, let's interact in chat, but do some kind of interaction. Okay, I think few people are still joining. All right, so I have to nominate. So let me nominate Prateek first. Prateek, are you here with us? Prateek B. Tupasamindar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nice to hear you, Prateek. Look, you have got a very nice, what do you say, the DP, or what is this, the display that you have got picture? It's a fire. It's fire on you. So just, would you like to share something about yourself? Where are you from? And where are you currently, at your hometown or in Pandharpur? Go ahead, Prateek. It's fine, Prateek. You can talk in any language.
My name is Pratik Babantup Saminder. I am from Mohol. I have completed my education, Rashtramata Indra Kanya Prashala Mohol. My SSC percentage is 85% and HSC percentage is 70%. And my hobbies is playing cricket, play video games.
Wow, lovely. So that's very nice to know. Prateek, where are you currently? You're staying in your hometown in Maharashtra, or you somewhere else? Which place you belong to, Prateek?
Mohol, Maharashtra.
Mohol, Maharashtra. Okay, so just would you like to nominate your next colleague? Who do you want to nominate next? Take any name of your friend who is available and present here in this group. So you have to keep nominating the next one.
Ajay.
Ajay. Till Ajay Yabaji.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ajay, here you go. A nomination has come from Prateek.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So tell something about your hobbies, what you like to do. So what you like about weather, about Corona, anything you can talk. So Just introduce yourself.
Myself Ajay Ranaya Baji. I am from Tadwal district, Solapur. My hobbies are to watch movies, sci-fi movies, etc. I completed my 10th from Terna Public School, Usmanabad, and 12th from BMJC Belati. That's all
Okay.
about me.
Very nice. So Ajay, who do you select next? Please nominate next one. Who is it? Ajay, we
Yes,
are
ma'am.
waiting for your nomination. Nominate your friend. Anyone.
He's not present.
He's not present. Someone else?
Harshivardhan.
Harshvardhan. Okay. Harshvardhan, you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, this is a very nice, Harshvardhan. The display of yours is also very nice. I have always been pretty independent. I really like this. Okay, so Harshvardhan, just tell something about you, yourself, or what hobbies you have. Just anything which you feel that you do it on your regular, as your favorite pastime, or you like to do something which you enjoy doing. So, would you like to tell something about that?
Okay, madam. First of all, thanks for giving me this opportunity. My name is Harshvardhan Subhash Moite. I am from Karad in Satara. I have recently completed my diploma in electrical engineering in नानसाहेब महाडिक, जो कि मतलब कि वो पेट में है अभी. And I am my hobby is developing new startup ideas, including new businesses, extra etc. There is
Fantastic.
sorry मैडम, मेरे को थोड़ा सा फीवर है ना, इसलिए
Oh,
मतलब
koi baat nahi, no problem, no problem. But it is lovely to know you're all right now, Harshvardhan. Better?
yes ma'am, yes ma'am.
Okay. See, this is so awesome. You know that we are getting to know each other, their hobbies, what you like. See, Harshvardhan can generate so many startup ideas, and I'm very, very, happy to interact and know about this with all of you. So we will be doing a lot of these kind of, exercise in our, further seminars or further classes. We are going to go ahead and cover all the topics of this sort as well. So nice. Harshvardhan, please nominate your next colleague. So don't forget to nominate the next person.
Vinayak madam.
Sorry, I did not hear the name.
Vinayak.
Vinayak. Okay. Vinayak, where are you? Is Vinayak here? Vinayak Gore, right?
Yes ma'am.
Vinayak, please unmute. Is Vinayak here? If he can hear us. I can't hear you, Vinayak. If you have mute or unmute, I'm not sure. Vinayak, can you please unmute? I think Vinayak must have on it and gone somewhere. Is it so? He cannot hear us. By the way, next one, Harshvardhan, would you like to say someone else's name apart from Vinayak? He must not be here at this moment, I guess.
Madam Sagar Wagmare.
Sagar Wagmare. Okay. Sagar.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Here we can connect to Sagar. Very nice. So Sagar, would you like to say something about yourself, your hobbies, what you like to do in your favorite, as your pastime? So what do you like to do?
Okay, ma'am. I am Sagar Wangmare. I am live in Akluz at Nagar. I study in B second year in Solapur University, and my hobbies are playing cricket, watching movie, and I want to become engineer in my life.
You're already an engineer, Sagar. You have entered, now you have to become an engineer. So good job. Very nice to know, Sagar. That's very nice. And I'm sure all of you must be a passionate engineer. And I'm sure some of you out in this, amongst all of us, somebody would make really a big difference to the community, society by new thoughts, new technology, and anything which can change and make difference in people's life is what I'm sure some of you would do that in your soon or the next career. All right. So rest we will know you all soon. So now let's start with where we have left our last class. So today what we are going to talk about, yesterday I mentioned that. Can you all write down in the chat box what we are going to talk about today? Anybody remember? Nobody remembers what you have been taught yesterday? I get some reply and fantastic. Is this Shruti? That's nice. See, I was expecting this from a lady, and yes, thank you, Shruti. All right. So today, of course, she said it right. We are going to learn about verb. And what we were doing right now was we were talking about what we do, what we like as a hobby, what we, see any sentence now, all of your colleagues have told about themselves, right? So what is that? Have they used verb while saying? Yes or no? There is no sentence which is not possible, which is possible without verb. So verb is what is, very important, because whatever we talk, we tell about. In every sentence we have verb. So I'm sure you know what verb is, correct? So let me tell you, like I mentioned just now, every sentence must have verb. And verb is so strong that, it can be itself, that word itself can be a meaning, a verb. Like for example, if I tell you that हम लोग बोलते हैं आप लोगों को कि go, do, stop, run. Does this is no? It is an entire sentence, yes or no? Agreed?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So if we go and tell you that I go home, the first one. So what is this I go? If I say I home, the meaning changes, right? Meaning changes. I होम अगर हम बोलते तो हमें क्या समझ आता है कि मैं घर हूं, करेक्ट, आई होम, या मैं घर पे हूं, ठीक है. आई गो होम, तो it's a different sentence. So verb is very important because verb shows action or state of being, doing that particular work or sentence or the conversation that you are having. So these commands of course have understood with a subject view because all complete sentence must have a subject and a verb. So वर्ब के भी बहुत सारे कैटेगरीज होते हैं, ठीक है. जैसे ये आप स्लाइड में देखोगे, आई गो होम, आई लाइक द स्मेल ऑफ माई हाउस. लाइक इज व्हाट, वर्ब, ठीक है. गो इज व्हाट, वर्ब. अब आप इसी सेंटेंस को वर्ब हटा दो, आई द स्मेल ऑफ माई हाउस करो. व्हाट मीनिंग इज इट? इट डज इट चेंज द मीनिंग?
Yes, ma'am.
Complete change. I the smell of my house and I like the smell of my. So what is the verb here?
Like.
Correct. So similarly, I feel totally relaxed. So it's a action. It shows the action. Feeling is an action at that time. Correct? That particular sentence. At home, I get ready for a new day. So what is the verb here?
Get.
Get. I get ready for a new day. Home refreshes me. What is the verb here?
Refreshes.
Refreshes. So refreshes is what? An action, a state of being. ठीक है? So home is my place to rest. अब इसमें देखो, home is my place to rest. So rest is what? Action, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Is will be your is, am, are. These are your prepositions. It's a connecting. It connects the sentence. So now anything which is like, for example, let me tell you, verbs indicate a state of mind. Verb must match subjects. अब देखो, I dash a doctor. I am a doctor. I a doctor नहीं होगा. It have to match with the subject. I go home हो सकता है. I am a doctor. He is sleepy. So it verb have to match with the subjects. So जैसे am, is, are. These are prepositions at the same time. These are your subjects to that sentence. Okay. He is sleepy. We are here. So all this thing is what? We are here. So these are indication of being matching to that subject. It's a connecting to that sentence with the verb. Verb हो गया आपका, पहला हो जाता है एक action or a state of being. Okay, so like you have read about go, run, talk, like, stop, refreshes, rest, similar to that. Okay. So in verb, you also have negative sentences that needs that need not after the verb. Like for example, आपने इस sentence में मुझे बताइए, I am not a doctor. Not is a word which is used in the negative sentences, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So इसमें क्या पता चलता है आपको? I am not a doctor. What is the word here? Not. It explains you the meaning of the entire sentence. Am I a doctor? These are called interrogative. So I'm going to tell you and relate you with not an interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence are always sentence that ends with a question mark. Okay, when you're doing an integration. So now he is not sleepy. So are not or is not, you know, can be shortened to aren't or isn't. He isn't sleepy. We aren't there. I am amped नहीं हो सकता है, correct? तो वो it will be I am not a doctor. He is not sleepy. We aren't there. He isn't sleepy. Am I a doctor? So am I a doctor is a type of an interrogative verb. Okay. And these are the type of, you know, negative sentences that this kind of verb is used in it. In case of any doubts, keep asking, because these are the thing that unless and until you practice more and more, you will not be able to find out the usage of all these things. Okay. So now if I am saying, you know, I am, और इसको negative B word में कैसे रखोगे? I am का I am not.
I'm not.
और interrogative में कैसे बोलोगे?
Am I?
Am I? और you are का?
You are not.
Correct. And are you? So now you make a sentence with like are you dash. Make a sentence and try to make that in your present and negative as well. And let's find out the meaning of it. Any sentence, make any sentence. Okay, let me give you an example. Are you going to college? This is what? Interrogative. You are giving the other person to answer you into yes, I am going to college, or I am not going to college. Correct? In interrogative, when you ask somebody, you're provoking them to answer you back. Yes or no? These methods we are going to teach you in your further, you know, classes, not in basic, how you can use this in your real life conversation, in your job, in your, status, what you have to give it to the other person, how you try to understand the point of view of other person, how you get that out. That we will talk in next classes. But I just want you to understand first that interrogative word is very powerful word. Okay. It like helps you asking a direct question with a question mark, which you are giving the other person, chance, to answer you back, whether what kind of answer that you're looking forward from the other person. This interrogative verb helps you a lot in that kind of conversations. Okay. So if I ask you to make that, let me give you a sentence. Shushil, Sheila, and their other friends were going for a movie. So how you're going to shorten this sentence? Yesterday we have learned about pronoun, right? So now shorten this sentence and give more clarity to it by using your pronoun plus using your, interrogative. Anyone?
Can you repeat this question?
Yes. Sushil, Sheila, and their other friends were going to watch a movie. Let's do one by one. So we are talking about how many people here? Sushil, Sheila, and their friends, correct? So in place of that, what you should use?
They.
They, correct. So, they, who are you explaining this they to? To someone else. Agar somebody out of that is Sushil or Sheila, so they will use in spite of they, what they are going to use? We. Yes or no?
Yes.
When they're talking amongst themselves, they will say, we are going to watch a movie, for example. Correct? Now, in this situation, if you are explaining to other person, not amongst the same group, so what you are going to say for the third person? They are going to watch movie. And when I told you that when you be very specific on, if you start giving the facts, like on, they are going to watch movie on 24th of February at 10 a.m. अगर आप बोलते हो, the statement becomes very clean and clear with facts, correct? And now, if the negative, if you make, they are not, they aren't going on 24th February, but they decided to go on 27th of February. Correct? Now, if you use interrogative, so how are you going to ask it? Are they going to watch movie on 24th of February or 27th of February? Which one is the correct information? So you are asking the question. You're doing the interrogative by using all the verbs. Correct? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to, when you start talking, when you start communicating with your colleagues, or in a, a presentation if you're giving, or you are trying to understand something from your friends or your teachers, start using this. Unless and until you use it, you won't be able to understand the language. The more you practice, the more you can understand and communicate better in that language. Okay, so now we say that there are can we just go ahead and take any name? I mean, Shruti. So let's have a conversation with Shruti. Okay, Shruti, you're there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's now have a conversation. Okay, suppose you are going to prepare for a presentation, and Shruti and myself, we are working on one particular project, and we have to submit our project to, say, college, okay, on so and so date. Now Shruti is doing a task of her completion of this project till say she has to complete and hand over it to me, then I will do my bit of that project completion. So what am I going to ask to Shruti? Hi Shruti.
Hello,
What is the
ma'am.
current status? Yes. What is the current status of your project?
It's almost complete.
Mm-hmm. So when are you going to give me, Shruti?
So I will submit it tomorrow, ma'am.
Now, if I use the interrogative here, so what I'm going to ask? Are you done with your project, Shruti?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is your project completed? By when will you submit this? So these are interrogatives. So what Shruti is going to respond? Either in negative, it's almost done, but I would be giving you by tomorrow. Okay? Or it's not done yet. She is going to use but not is always a word that has another reason for it. Or a straight away not is what you're doing and completing that particular sentence, or you are trying to converse and give the clarity of thoughts there. Okay. Okay. So let's again have this quiz. Okay. You are going to tell me which of the following sentences are written correctly. I am thirsty. Is this correct or not? Yes or no? Reply in chat box. Correct. Good. So now you tell me, you are kind. It is correct or not? Okay. He am not sad. Is it correct or not?
Not correct, ma'am.
Not correct. Why not? इसमें भी तो negative verb use है ना? He am
He
not
is.
sad.
Will.
He is not sad. Correct. She are not tall. Correct or
Wrong,
not?
ma'am.
Wrong. And why wrong?
She is.
She is not
She is not tall. Correct. So we are using verb here, right? A connecting one. It is not moving. Correct or not?
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. We aren't tired. Correct or not?
Correct.
Okay. Seventh one. Is they running? Correct or not?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. Wrong.
Are
Wrong. What will be instead of is they running?
Are
Are
Correct. Are they running? So are they running is a interrogative verb. Okay. So in this, you are asking to the other person and taking a confirmation. You're doing an interrogation. Okay. And what about are you ready?
Correct.
correct.
Correct. Very good. Okay. Hanji.
In fifth sentence,
Fifth sentence. What was it?
instead of is not, can I using isn't, it isn't moving?
Yes. Yes, you can use. So anywhere, if you are seeing are not, is not, you can always use isn't, aren't. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Now let's talk about action. Do you know what action? Not that movie action, but every sentence we talk, okay, when we speak complete sentence and we are conversing, especially with the other person, there is always verb that is used. I told you. Now verbs are also 4 types. 4 verbs: action verb, linking verb, mood verb, and tense. Okay. So action verb क्या होता है? What is action verb? Action verb always, expresses action and are the most common verb. ठीक है? Action verb means, let's say for example, he eats bread. तो इसमें action verb क्या है? He eats. Eat is a verb. Okay. So S, if you make it S, he eat bread नहीं होगा. He eats bread because that action is continuing with the third person, with that subject. Okay, that he's eating. He eats bread. वो खाता है bread. He likes to eat bread. Likes to eat bread. Not likes to eats bread नहीं होगा. Okay. So I'll tell you more about this. So first, the action verbs are the workhorse verbs like walk, study, laugh. This itself is a verb. Now, abhi second sentence agar hum padhte hain, she walks to the station. Isme he or she use karte, we talk about that. So what is the action whenever you're using he or she? हमने क्या पढ़ा? It is a pronoun, correct? कल पढ़ा था ना? When we are not correct, in place of noun we use pronoun. पढ़ा था ना कल? तो अभी we are using this and we are, इसमें walk is a verb, correct or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when we have to say that she walks to the station, she walked to the station nahi. When you are explaining about action, so you need to use S at the end with the third person or singular subjects. She walks to the station. It floats on the sea. It float on the sea is not correct. Okay. He eats bread. Sometimes, अच्छा ठीक है. आप लोगों को मैं एक example देती हूँ. Now I will give you a question. Let me write. Can you put this into, a sentence into action verb? This is a correct sentence too. Now you make it by using pronoun and make it a verb. Tell me which one is a verb and what is the, correct sentence when you start using pronoun. Tell me that. Is it okay? Okay. Sorry, my question is not with can everyone see my question?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
It has not gone to, okay, it has gone to only one person, is it? 1 minute, huh? I have to change this. Everyone. Okay. Now see. Okay. Correct. Any other form? Okay. See, now this, what is a verb here? What is a verb here? Tell me. Write down the verb here.
Playing, no.
So don't worry, in a sentence there can be many verbs. Okay, don't think in a sentence there can be only one verb. Okay. So if I have to tell this sentence by using Shivan as he, okay, I have replaced the noun to a pronoun. He loves to play football. Okay. Where you are using ing, when you are doing that at that moment. Correct? When you're talking in the present. I am walking. You're using ing. Okay? So this sentence looked to be very easy, but it is little tricky here. So when you are doing that particular thing, when you are in action of that particular thing, you are using ing. Okay? And when you are talking with somebody and explaining about someone, so what you're going to say? He loves to play football. Correct? Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you understood when you should use ing. Ab here most of you have used ing. But when you're talking about somebody, then only you are using he or she, right? आप जब किसी से बात कर रहे हो, किसी थर्ड पर्सन से, तभी आप उसके बारे में उसको बता रहे हो. ing is what that person is doing at that moment. Correct? Okay. So these are called your action verb. Similarly, you have, I told you, there are 4 verbs: action verb, linking, mood, and tense. तो linking क्या होता है? देखो, they are called linking verb because they link or connect the subject with a word. जैसे इसमें क्या हो गया? Is आपका to. Shivan loves to play football. So what is the linking here to the subject? What is it linking? Verb? To. Correct. So now either that describes, even कोई भी हो सकता है. A word like when I say she is pretty. क्या होगा? What is the linking word? Is. So now what is the adjective here?
Pretty.
Pretty, beautiful. These are the adjective that defines that subject. Okay. It defines that person. It is an adjective. Beautiful, lovely. Okay. What is this? You're defining that matter. So adjective is, you know, she's pretty, or a word that renames the subject. He is the winner. Okay? He is the winner. So winner is what? A verb or an adjective?
Or
Huh?
Verb.
How a winner can be a verb? Is it an action? Dekho, when you become a winner. When you become a winner, what is the word? What is the meaning of winner? Winner मतलब आप जीत गए हो already, right? So you are the winner of that particular game. आपने खेला क्रिकेट, आपने जीता ट्रॉफी. So वो खेल, when you're playing cricket, you're in that game, you're running, you are standing, or you're talking, you're walking. So those are your verb. You walk, talk, stand, go, run, where you are doing that kriya. So that is your verb. Winner is what? Outcome, right? Winning a game is an outcome. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is called, it explains. Your linking verb are those that explains the entire subject. So adjectives are also amongst those verb that explain. Your linking verb which explains the meaning of that particular subject. Verb can also have modes. जैसे मैंने आपको एक situation बोली. Who somebody said like he wants to, Harshvardhan said, right? He wants to do, wants to help startups, etc. So question for that. For example, if I were the CEO of the company, I would increase employee benefits. तो इसमें क्या है? But I am not the CEO. तो इसमें mood क्या है? बताइए, mood examples क्या है इसमें? What is the idea that is expressed? If I were, so what is that? If कहाँ use हो रहा है? We are assuming, correct? If I were the CEO of the company, I would increase employee benefit. But unfortunately, I'm not the CEO. तो ये मैं किस टाइप के वर्ब, मैंने कौन से टाइप के वर्ब यूज किए हैं इसमें? अभी आपने पढ़ा है. I am not the CEO क्या वर्ड है? Which verb? Just now we read. Not कहाँ यूज हो रहा है? Negative. We just read ना? Negative verb, negative sentences भी use हो रहा है ना? So आपने sentence क्या बोला? If I were the CEO of the company, I would increase employee benefit. But unfortunately, I am not the CEO. So these are what? These are expressing your mood. Okay? It refers, your mood, it refers to the way the idea is expressed, a question or command for that example. Understood? It gives you a mood, a feeling of that particular, when you talk to somebody, when you are having a conversation with someone, आप बोलते हो ना, अगर मैं ये होता तो मैं तो जरूर कर देता, लेकिन इनसे ये हो ही नहीं पा रहा है. बोलते हो कि नहीं बोलते हो?
Yes, ma'am.
तो ये सारे सेंटेंसेस में आप कैसे बात करोगे? इसी वे में बात करोगे. If I were that person, XYZ, मैंने ये कर दिया था, I would have done this. What you're using in all, future tense? कि अगर मैं ये होता तो मैं ये करता. It's for a future, as well as using your verb. Plus these are called mood verbs. Mood होता है, express that your idea, the way you're expressing your mood is also a kind of a verb. Okay, so verb also has tense. Like for example, tenses means what? Refers to the time. जब जैसे कि आप कुछ भी चीज जब टाइम स्पेसिफिक बोलते हो, पास्ट टेंस, जो पिछली बीती हुई चीजें हैं, उसमें आप वर्ब यूज करते हो. करेक्ट? In my past, I had gone to that supermarket. So what is the verb there? In past tense में, tenses में भी आप verb use करते हो, correct? So verb आप हर sentence में use करते हो, हर sentence. So now the next one, any tense refers to time. ठीक है? अब time specific होता है tenses. Past में past के words use करते हैं, present में present and future में future. Present is what? Mostly used with your current situation, with your like it floats on the sea. ये क्या है आपका? This sentence, it sounds to present or future or past? It floats on the sea. Or you did not walk to the station. So these are what? These are you're explaining that in your present. अगर आप past में use करते हो tenses, you will use had. Or if you're using in future, you're going to use will, would. Okay. So the verbs में भी tenses होते हैं. Verb के भी verb आप tenses में भी बात करोगे, उसमें भी verb होगा, तो verb is present everywhere. Whatever we are talking, we are listening. So whatever we are doing, everything has verb. Okay. Okay. So I told you about interrogative sentences begin with do, does, did. अच्छा, आप मुझे बताओ, did they finished is a correct sentence or not? Did they finished doing their homework? Is it a correct sentence or not? Correct or not? Okay. More answers? Okay. So no, it is not correct. So when you're using did, you should not talk in past. Okay. Did they finished is wrong. Did they finish doing their homework? Did they finish with their homework? Did they finish? So the particular that sentence, that particular verb is going to be not in the past. Okay. Do you eat bread? So do you eat bread? Do you eat bread? ये दोनों सेंटेंस आपके अलग फॉर्म कर रहे हैं, ठीक है? सो उसके बाद डज ही ईट ब्रेड, डज शी वॉक टू द स्टेशन, आई डोंट ईट ब्रेड, ये सारे आपके अगेन do not can be shortened to don't, as I told you, and does not can be shortened to doesn't, and did not can also be shortened to didn't. Okay, अभी आप लोगों ने किसी ने पूछा तो it all can be shortened and said in that manner. So action verb variation to remember, this you have to remember, इसको आप याद कर लें. और I sing a song, ठीक है, you sing a song, he or she sings. देखो यहाँ पे sings आ गया, अभी जस्ट मैंने आपको बोला ना, sings a song, ठीक है. We not sings, we sing a song, they sang a song, ठीक है. Similarly, ये तो आपके सारे नेगेटिव हो गए. इसी सेंटेंस को आप इंट्रोगेटिव बनाओ, तो डू आई सिंग अ सॉन्ग, डू यू सिंग अ सॉन्ग, डज ही सिंग अ सॉन्ग, सिंग्स नहीं आएगा, डज ही और शी जो भी आप कह लो, सिंग अ सॉन्ग. डू वी सिंग अ सॉन्ग, एंड दे डिड दे सिंग अ सॉन्ग, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे आप समझ जाओगे प्रैक्टिस करते करते कहाँ पे क्या लगाना है. So this quick one, this is the last one. Let's close our class after this. Quickly correct the verb errors in sentences below. क्या आएगा first one? जल्दी बताओ. Sorry. Quick. First sentence, I runs a marathon.
I run a marathon.
Okay. Someone else? Correct. Who is this? I ran a marathon. That's a correct one. Correct. You look sleepy. Correct है कि right है? क्या है? You looks sleepy होगा या you look sleepy होगा? So this is the right one. You look sleepy. That's a correct way. Okay, number 3. She do not dance.
She does not dance.
Okay.
She did
So
not
now,
dance.
okay. So these are, see, do not dance. She do dance. Aega. She don't dance. She does not dance is the correct one. She does not dance. Okay. Does you leave today?
Do you leave today?
Do you leave today? Correct one. We don't stay here. Correct or not?
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. Now it come with rice.
Correct.
Correct? No. It comes with rice.
Yes.
Okay? Correct? अभी मैंने बताया था, एक भी गलती नहीं होनी चाहिए. Okay, so let's. You like this session?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Small things you're able to notice now that where it is going wrong. Sometimes we in the flow we just talk. Correct? Okay, great. So tomorrow we will cover. Tomorrow, is there any class? Can anybody just confirm me? It's a holiday for you? Okay. So if it is not, then we can continue the class tomorrow. So we are going to talk about adjective. Okay. Clear, guys? Okay, then you have a lovely day. Bye-bye. See you again tomorrow. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks.